Okay, pile number three. How are you? How are you? How are you? Can I speak? Apparently not. All right, so let's jump right into this. Who has successfully seduced your person at the Rock this past year? Okay, let's go ahead and get a profile card for them. Excuse me, pardon me. Ooh, that's a big one. I'm getting someone that was kind of gnarly. Ooh, I'm getting some more. I'm getting someone that might be conventionally considered obese, just because all of a sudden my gut, like this person eats like trash. I'm getting trash stomach. That came up. I don't eat trash, and that tasted like trash. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get, for some reason I want to get all three of these cards out at one time. I'm gonna read the sentence. There's a very, I'm getting like, I know it sounds bad, but it's like Jabba the Hutt. Okay, yeah, I'm getting fetish king or queen or whatever, like the BBW. Yeah, 1000%. Like, do you want the sweat from underneath my 400-pound thigh? Yeah, I am getting a nasty gram here. Like, you know, like real, like, you wouldn't want to go in their car console or look at their bathroom or under the bed or like, I mean, this is a person that is, I'm getting like hoarder type of energy at home, right? But they present all, oh, Jesus say, yeah, no, I am definitely getting like, she might be in the choir, right? Oh, Lord. I'm getting a like, Mahalia, and I love Mahalia Jackson, right? Like, but I am getting that like, that vibe where like, oh, Lord, might hit you on the forehead or something like that. And this person, meanwhile, back at the ranch, I am getting this person as a dominatrix. I am getting like men crawling on the floor and like licking beneath the like folds of her. Like, yeah, like I picked this up with your church before, that there is a like a harem or whatever, like a coven of women that have like a house with male slaves in cages. Right, we picked that up like about 6 months ago, I believe, when the whole thing came out with the in Houston with the pastor, because that's who y'all are, right, affiliated with, right? So, yeah, it's like this. I am getting the shell game too, like this person, as I say, shell game, and this comes out, and then whatever. This person rides the fence. Yeah, I am definitely getting. She, because of her size and her weight and her trauma, she relishes like taking other people's men. She's like, oh yeah, you skinny b blah 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 blah. I'm gonna get your man, and he's gonna love it. He's gonna, like, I'm talking about, like, she's got people buying her bathwater. Not gonna let, like, I am totally picking up complete dominatrix sex worker vibes, and she is ginormous. And like the cards just want to keep coming out. Yeah, what she hides. Yeah, this. What did I say about duplicitous? She rides the fence, depending on whatever information she gets. I getting like information trader. This is kind of like the madam. Like, if you remember like those old Western movies, and there was like the madam at the saloon or whatever. This is her. She's ginormous. She had like money folded in her titties, right? She had men eating, like, just licking her ass crack just to clean it, right? Because there was no toilet paper. But I'm talking about, she's got some fucking skills here, right? Because she fulfills a lot of fetishes, right? That mama, that like, right? And she's duplicitous AF, right? And I'm getting a lot of backhanded compliment. Well, because that's how she grooms like dominance, right? I don't think that she has a lot of female friends, just because I think she actively like hits on their people in front of them, right? I think people are very like uncomfortable, but because she had, I get vulture. This deck is not supposed to be in this deck, and this card comes out, the vulture. Yeah, she like picks from the dead. Like, what do vultures do? But you know what? Honestly, I mean, everybody's got their role in society, right? I think she makes people look really hard at how they're treating their person, because they're like, how could she have, right? She's so much bigger than me. Well, maybe she gives people what they need. You may not like it, but she gives people what they need, and she knows what they need. She learned she can't be skinny. She's got to be manipulative, or something. She's got to offer something else, right? So at the very least, she's an entrepreneur. I will say that. But that's who seduce. But this is strictly like, she really enjoys taking other people, like, um I'm getting imbecile. I'm getting like, you might want to look for like lockets, right? Like she might have locked these people like up as their like there's this whole, thing, BDSM or whatever, that I'm learning as I go when we start getting into kinks and like why people, have foot fetishes or like to play with poop, that type of thing, right? And this is a person that taps into like the psychological, right? Because this person has a lot. If this person, people don't realize that weight is trauma. People don't realize I've lost 170 pounds. It takes a lot of discipline, but honestly, it took a lot of releasing trauma. I put the trauma on, I put the weight on because I didn't want to be as attractive to men, because when I was attractive to men, I didn't feel like I could defend myself from their advances or anything like that. That's why I do what I do, because I can defend myself with these cards, right? That's why I've gotten this skinny and I've dropped all the trauma, right? So this is a woman that's been traumatized and now she's weaponizing it. So let's go ahead and but I think we've already like, let's go ahead and get some tarot on it. I'm going to go with the feminine deck here. This deck has no men in it. It has a muse, so the kings are muses. And I'm not anti whatever. Actually, Chris Ann created this deck, probably one of the most famous decks besides this one. And the but I mean, of modern tarot decks, I would say would be the Light Keepers, the Light Seekers, the Light. I'm in flow. I can't remember, but Chris Ann designed it. But she also has another deck. This is called the Muse deck. So there are no men in here. I'm not, again, a feminist or anything like that. I just believe in equality. Like, why can't I be as cool as you? Just, you know what I mean? Like let's just make things even. I don't need to. But anyways, so instead of the emperor, we do have an emperor in here, but it's a female. We have the muses, so they are kings, but they're muses. And so I'm going to use this because I feel like this is a person that's very, very actually bound. She's like a female pimp. Yeah, we did pick up a pimp from before, like an old pimp. I'm getting like Lizzo vibes too. I feel like this person's been really underrated. Why am I starting to like her? I do. I feel underrated, underestimated, like, and she's fine with it. I'm kind of like, I'm like, all right, you want to just see me as the sweetheart? That's fine until you get the fucking Sicilian, right? Right. I was a thug before I was a healer. So four of inspiration. Yeah, she breaks things up. Look at this, right? Okay. Now I'm back to not being fit, but this is how she. And I'm getting like a snake weaving in. Like we said, she's on the line, right? She gets information, then she twists it a little, and then she sees, right? Like she's a master weaver. She might be like crochet or something like that. She could do weaving magic. I am getting like, ooh, I got a touch of some like mami wata and some obia up in his house. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of yellow and the river. Yeah. So she is definitely, I wouldn't say lower vibrational, but she's definitely, she uses this. There's some, ooh, like I said, weaver magic might be like, again, loom, you know, there's something there. I am tapping into like Africa, like actual, she might wear head wraps too, right? Like we have the chair. Oh, but here's the thing. It's like here's the thing is when you got a mind and you've got skills like this, why are you using it to break up people's marriages? Why are you using it to go get your somebody of your own? Right? The chair, because that's the trauma. Right? People stay in this energy. They would rather manipulate and steal from other people than do this shit on their own. Right? But again, if she's this big, it's trauma, right? I'm not giving her a whatever, but like it's hard to get out of that until you start dropping the weight and start seeing yourself in a different light. It's not going to happen. And so, yeah, I feel like we all know who the elephant in the room is. Oh, bad joke. Yeah, I do. I have a completely morbid sense of humor, and I can be, because these are people that are breaking up families, right? So I'm going to be a little bit of a nasty gram, and you can suck it.